aren't lazy. Let me say that again. You are not lazy. Laziness is a myth we invented to shame people whose biology is working exactly as it was designed. You think you have a discipline problem. You think if you just watched one more motivational video, you'd finally sit down and work for 8 hours straight. But every time you try to focus, your brain screams at you to stop. It forces you to pick up your phone. It begs you to check notifications. This isn't a battle of willpower. It is a biological mismatch. Your brain is a survival engine designed for a world that no longer exists. It is wired to conserve energy and seek novelty. Trying to fight this with willpower is like trying to stop a freight train with a piece of paper. You will lose every single time, but you can hack the train. Today, I'm going to show you how to bypass your brain's laziness circuit entirely. No motivation required. To focus 100%, you first need to understand why you can't. Your brain runs on a neurochemical currency called dopamine. It's the molecule of more. In the wild, dopamine pushed you to hunt for food. It was the reward for effort. But in the modern world, you are drowning in cheap dopamine. Social media, video games, junk food, they all give you the reward without the effort. Your brain has learned that it doesn't need to work for satisfaction. So when you sit down to study or work on your business, your brain looks at the task, which requires high effort and delayed reward, and says, "No thanks." This is what you call laziness. It's actually a dopamine crash. Your baseline for stimulation is so unnaturally high that normal, productive work feels painful. You aren't bored, you are in withdrawal. Most gurus will tell you to do a dopamine detox. They tell you to go live like a monk for a week. That's unsustainable. We need a tactical solution you can use right now at your desk when you feel the urge to quit. We are going to use a psychological law called friction. Your brain follows the path of least resistance. Currently, your distractions are low friction, one tap away, and your work is high friction. We need to flip this physics. Step 1. Increase friction on cheap dopamine. If your phone is on your desk, you have already lost. Put it in another room. Unplug the console. Make the bad habit take 20 seconds of effort to start. That 20-second delay gives your prefrontal cortex, the logical part of your brain, enough time to override the impulse. Step 2. The 5-minute stupid goal. The biggest mistake you make is sitting down to write the essay or finish the project. That is too big. Your brain sees a mountain and freezes. Instead, lower the bar until it feels stupidly easy. Tell yourself, "I will just write 2 sentences," or "I will just open the document." This hacks the activation energy required to start. Once you start, a psychological phenomenon called the Zeigarnik effect kicks in. Your brain hates unfinished tasks. Once you open that loop, your brain will naturally want to close it by finishing the work. Step 3. The audio anchor. Your environment is likely too distracting. You need to artificially narrow your focus. I recommend using 40 Hz binaural beats or brown noise. These sound frequencies mask background noise and help entrain your brainwaves into a state of focus. It acts as a cue. When the headphones go on and the noise starts, your brain knows it is time to hunt. Stop calling yourself lazy. You are just a biological machine operating on bad software. Change the friction. Lower the barrier to entry. Use audio to lock in. You don't need more motivation. You need a system that works even when you have none. Now, put your phone away. It's time to work.